Greetings, as promised, today we're gonna talk about the Vox Engine, even though I don't really wanna make this video actually, but well, I promise, so let's go. Vox Engines are basically war striders with power level of the factory striders, especially that just like the war striders replaces tanks, Vox Engine replaces factory striders on the planets it appears. It has similar weapons set to the war strider, 2 laser cannons, 2 missile launchers, and additionally 2 Gatling guns. Its main health pool is 11,000, just at 1,000 more than the factory strider. It can also be disarmed just like the factory strider mentioned. Gatling guns are the very same, they just shoot other color of bullets and are medium pen, just like the factory striders ones, like I said. Technically saying, missile launchers are also medium pen, but I didn't ever see them breaking off, so they are probably indestructible. And same goes for the laser cannons. You can't destroy them, they will absorb whole damage, so don't even bother shooting at them with a single bullet, honestly. Unlike the war striders, Vox Engines have way better design with actual weak spots. Though, if you look at the stats, head seems like opposite of the weak spot, like a hard spot, because it has way more health than the main HP, standing at 21,000 for the head. But if you aim at the center of the head, at the front where you have those 3 red lines, it actually takes more damage. It just can be broke off separately, but it will deal extra damage to the main health pool. But that's not really the weak spot. The weak spots are on the back. You have 6 heat sinks, 2 sets of 3 on the bottom and 3 on the top. These are light pen but explosive resistance, meaning it's the best to shoot at them with standard ballistic weapons. Explosive will do way less, they're not that effective here. If you break one of the sets, either on the below it or the top half, I will add that if you are shooting on the lower half, you can destroy the very lowest heatsink with just a melee, if you wanna save ammo. If you break any of these sets, you will open up a hatch, just like on the fabricators. You pop a grenade inside and it will destroy the Vox Engine. It can be any grenade, outside of sticky grenades and impact grenades, which means you can even throw in the smoke grenade or the stun grenade, and it will still work. But I can't promise it to you because I personally did not ever try to do it, because well, I prefer something more offensive to use on the Cyberstone. I am not throwing weird shit there. One last thing to take a notice of when shooting at the heatsinks is that if they get destroyed, they deal extra damage to the main health pool. Meaning you would probably want to shoot it with a heavy damage weapon. I don't mean the AT tank, but something like the AMR or the railgun, so the overflow damage deals a good punch to the main health pool, especially with the railgun, as you can deal that extra damage to all the 6 vents, and you can finish it off pretty much anywhere because the railgun is anti-tank without even fully charging it. Now switching to its arsenal, like I said, it has 2 laser cannons, 2 Gatling guns and 2 missile launchers, with 2 of them being very similar to the war strider. Laser cannons are self-explanatory, they are going to spot you, they will flash, and they will start shooting at you. You will get one-tapped if you're wearing basically anything else than the heavy armor, that's why I highly advise for you to use the heavy armor, especially with the fortified armor passive. I am not using it because I'm using melee on the Cyberstone, but advisable is to use the fortified. Gatling guns also very self-explanatory. They notice you, they give you a second to react, and they will shoot at you. They are not doing much damage, but you would like to pre-steam if you don't want to hide from them and get the whole barrage at you. They are meant to defend the flanks, so if you wanna approach the Vox Engine, just go from behind or from the front, where the Gatling guns are a little bit less useful. And lastly, the missile launchers. missile launchers will first mark the land with the yellow spots, something similar to how Leviathans follow you with the light before they shoot lasers at you. In the place of the yellow mark, the missile will land, dealing huge damage, and just like with the laser cannons, you will get a lot of damage unless you're wearing the heavy armor, which should make you able to survive like 2 missiles. You should be fine. The third one will pretty much kill you. If you're pristine, you will be good in heavy armor. And now to the most important part, how you deal with him, because that's pretty much everything you came for. Like I said before, explaining it a little less chaotically, you can open up a vent on the Vox Engine, either on top or below it, by destroying one of sets of heat sinks, one on the top or the one on the bottom. The one on the bottom is usually more accessible, especially, like I said, since you can just slash the very lowest heatsink with the melee, or it just hides you from the enemies if you're below it, so it kinda makes up for a shield for a moment for you. And well, again, like I said, when you destroy the set of heatsinks, the vent open up, and just like with the fabricators, backhoes, over ships, you pop in a throwable, except for the sticky grenades and contact grenades because the angle is just too wrong for them. The Vox Engine will get destroyed no matter how much HP it has left, and it works with any kind of normal grenade, stuns and smokes included. I am not sure about the arc though. This one is a tricky one, so I don't know. You can try it if you want, but I wouldn't advise that. Just go with something reliable like the dynamite. And the second option to kill it is, well, raw anti-tank power. The best thing at killing them is the Bastion, killing it in 2 shots to the head, but overall just bring heavy anti-tank. Don't hold back. Recoilless rifle, orbital laser, orbital rail cannon, spear, stuff like that. It's just a huge tank with a very nice, in my opinion, very good designed way to kill it, outside of pure anti-tank power. You can also just slap it with an anti-tank. It works for everything on the front. So yeah, that's it. It was a little bit quicker than I thought it will be, but if you don't want to talk about the cyborgs, just the Vox Engine, here you have a separate, shorter video about the Vox Engine. Well, this is going to be it from me. I will see you in the next one, and hopefully a one that I actually wanna make. I will not tell you what is it, because it usually ends up with me not really wanting to do this, as with this one. Anyways, see ya, Caldever. Get back to the Cyberstorm.